Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sierra, and today we're doing some Halloween hunting again. You know, I promised in my last Dollar Tree video that I would check the one closer to my house, so we are here today. Also, Tractor Supply is just around the corner. I have seen some rumblings about some really cool products there, so we're gonna check there because I also have to grab something for a craft, which if everything goes according to plan, you guys will see. And then we're gonna head over to Michael's. Somebody mentioned today that new Halloween has dropped at Michael's, and I'm ready to see it. I called it like a midnight something collection in one of my other Halloween hunting videos. I do not think that is the name. I think it's like Dead Regency or something, and then there's a second line. And I looked online and they might have some things in stock. Hopefully it's actually out on the floor and not just like in the back, but we will see. So I actually came over to this Dollar Tree the other day, again, for the craft stuff. I did not bring my camera, and of course they had Halloween. So we have to go back, we have to document it. Hopefully they put a little bit more out because I'm still searching for the vintage signs. If they don't have them here, we might check another one. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If you guys like content like this, please make sure to like, subscribe, join my creepy little corner of the internet. I would love, 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 love to have you. It's hot today. It's like close to 100. I'm out here in like all black still. It's always all black. Well, black and brown today. But I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm ready to see some Halloween. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so here we are at Dollar Tree. As you can see, they have started to put some of the prices over things. This picture is $7. So this is in their like Dollar Tree Plus section, I would assume, but it was up front. Again, this light up house is also $7. Very cute. So I feel like even though the prices are a little higher now, they have been stepping up on some of their products. We have some trays, a Hocus Pocus one with candles, and one that says Wickedly Delicious Witch's Kitchen Enchanted. Here we have a bone lantern. I almost would prefer the candle to be white, but I guess the black is a nice contrast to it. They also have some doormats this year. Enter if you dare. I love the neon on this. I think it's really fun, really bold. And then we have some traditional doormats as well, $6. Another enter if you dare. I do love the spider webbing on this one. And then we also have one below this that is a jack-o'-lantern, $6, and it says boo. So cute. They do have some remote control taper candles this year. So you have plain ones, but you also have some with spiders on them, each for $5. These are really fun. A pack of 4, can't really go wrong. We have some little LED pumpkins. They don't have all the pricing on everything quite yet, so I'll show you what I can, but some of the red dots still exist. Here's another lantern in purple with a spider, but yeah, no new pricing. These come back year after year, these little glass jack-o'-lantern pails, and they're just very cute. They're good to put trinkets in. Next, we have these light-up ghost pumpkin things. I don't know. So here's a jack-o'-lantern witch, and then there's also the ghost. So these are really fun. Obviously, they can go outside. They'd be really cute blowing in the breeze. We always have a good ceramic skull. I love the skull on these. They're so fun. They come in different shades, gold, silver, multicolor. Here we have some palm reading tarot type hands. You have one in a cream color and also in a black, so you can kind of choose between the two of those. Those are really fun. We also have these little cats. I love that it like is a rocking feature. It's really fun. Lots and lots of little jack-o'-lantern pumpkins to choose from. You've got orange, white, black with orange, and gold. The gold was really fun. I love the face on that one. And then here we have some of these little like ceramic things. The paint was a little crazy on these. Not on the cat. The cat one was okay. But on the other 3 that I'm going to show you, they're a little iffy. So if you like these, make sure that you kind of inspect them and make sure that the paint looks really good and really cute. Now we have some potion bottles. We have Witch's Brew, and then we have the Wool of Bat. I love that. And then the Unfiltered Poison. So really fun to put on your counter. Here we have some more that kind of moves. This little like bobble-headed ghost. I don't know. I kind of love that actually. And then we have this little witch that's also a teeter-totter type thing. Next we have these coffin-shaped boards, prints, whatever you want to call them. There's a skull with bats. We've been dying to have you with lots of spiders, a classic jack-o'-lantern, and then a crow. Love the gold border on these. They're really nice. So yeah. And then we have some more fake candles, this with jack-o'-lanterns all over it. And then you also have one that is white with some spiders. So orange with pumpkins, white with spiders, you've got some options, but all very cute. Dollar Tree is also doing bleeding candles this year, which I think is really neat. So you have this skull. My mom picked this up the other day. It looks really neat. We have these tapered candles as well. Looks like blood drips on it, and also some eyeball stickers for all your eyeball needs. Then we have the Mist Maker Cauldron and also a skull. These are $5. We have the 15-foot spider webs for $6. There are two versions. You have the full web, and then you have kind of like a triangular style web. I'm interested in these, like for quality purposes, I might go back and get one. Now we have 3 hanging ghouls for $5 a piece. You have this one that's all black. Then you have one that is all white that looks like a traditional ghost. And then you also have one that is orange and looks like a full-on jack-o'-lantern. Now we have a tinsel cat. Okay, I love a scaredy cat. They're so traditional, Halloween, love a little sparkle. We also have some banners. You have the candy corn garland and also this one that says Halloween with a triangular diamond pattern. Very cute. We have all of these yard signs. So we have this one that says boo with little pumpkins. They were kind of hard to get out of the thing. We have this one with some stripes and a little ghost that says boo. And then the third one took me a second. When I first looked at it, I was like, what does that say? It says RIP, and they're all tombstones. So these are really fun to put out in the front yard. Here I am showing you the light up skull because I didn't show it as well when I showed the cauldron. So $5 a piece for those. Now we have 30-inch spiders. These are so cute. So they're tiny, but their like legs are so long. They're $3 a piece, different colors to choose from. Now, all of these glitter things will leave glitter all over your hands. It's kind of insane. So you have the the bat venom, and then you also have this glittery crow on top of a silver skull. And then you also have this other little potion bottle with an eyeball that says powdered bones. But yeah, the glitter does come off, so beware. And we have a jack-o'-lantern with a skull with a crown. And then we have these stacked pumpkins that light up, and it's a little tree shape. These are $7 a piece. Very cute. It's good also if you do Creepmas. There's this one that's like an oil slick with a little bat at the top, purple lights. These are so cute and very good quality. Here we have all of our drink dispensers. They're all about $7. So you have the skulls, and then you also have the witch's cauldron. So you get purple or green bubbles. Next, we have this little thing. You put your jack-o'-lantern on top, and I think it's really cute. It looks like a full body. Okay, so all of the pillows were about $6, and they were so soft and squishy. Here's a bat. Then you have a rectangular jack-o'-lantern, very fuzzy and very soft. And then a little square cat with multicolor eyes. The ghost was also $6, and so was the cauldron. I would have gotten the cauldron if it didn't say Hocus Pocus. And nothing against Hocus Pocus, but it would have been so cute without the words, if I'm being completely honest. So then we have some skull decor for $7 with melting candles on top, and then a skull with a snake. We have this snake pumpkin spider situation. Love, very Reputation, Taylor Swift. And then another like stacked pumpkin. This is $7. These light up, so you get an option of white orange and a light orange, or you can get all the same color orange. Either version is super cute. I love both of those. And then we also have a version with a cat sitting on a jack-o'-lantern. I had to check, but it is $7 as well. And this one's really cute. If you're a cat girl like me, you'll love this. And it's just a simple little black cat, and I think it would be so cute. Then we also have this tombstone crow skull situation. Really cool. I like how it's brushed silver. Now, these potted trees are $7 with some glitter twigs and spiders. And then here are all of the throws, also $7. So you have skulls, you have this one with moons and bats. This one has ghosts with an orange background. This one's just a bunch of different little spooky things, and then a spider web. Okay, so we got a few little things. Again, I can't wait to tell you guys what I'm doing because some of this is for that, and I only got like 3 things. So I got some decorative mesh. I got 2 of these, and then I picked up the bat. I thought it was so cute, and it's so squishy, like a squishmallow, like that type of soft. I just thought he was so freaking cute. I couldn't resist. And then I got an orange soda because, again, it's hot and I'm thirsty. So let's head over to Tractor Supply. I'm really hopeful that they have some Halloween out because I'm so excited to see what I've seen online. So let's go check that out. I'm excited. Okay, so here we go at Tractor Supply. I know I looked out of place, but as soon as I saw the Halloween section, I said, wait a minute, that scarecrow is everything to me. Wow. This Old Soul Cemetery metal sign was $49.99. It's a really big size. It is so freaking cool, and it looks rusted and old. I really wanted to see this. This like gothic pig with wings. When pigs fly, am I right? That is cute. It's $16.99. And then we also have these lanterns that are solar powered for $30. I love the orange shade on those. And then over here, we have some skeleton farm animals. You have the pig. If you're a farmer, these are going to be perfect. Or even if you're not, look at the tail. Stop. That is so freaking cute. So we have the pig, and then we also have a cow. I think that these are really fun. They look pretty anatomically correct. I'm not, an expert, but I have to say they kind of do. And then also we have a rooster. Each of these were $17, and then Stop Everything. These are $13. They're so cute. The little chick ghost, the one with the glasses, I'm obsessed with. But honestly, all of them are cute. Here's a little ghost. I love the bottom, how it's very moving in the wind. It's $20. I thought that was a really cool take on a ghost. Then we have the skeleton dog. This was very, very cute. I love the tail. I believe that this one, yes, $40 for this one. So it is a bigger piece. And then for $40, you can have these black jack-o'-lantern pails. Howdy ghouls. This is what I need. This is this is what I signed up for when I came to Tractor Supply. I absolutely love that. And then for $35, we have this cat skeleton pillow. The tail, it's always the tails. I love them. For $20, we have these little solar-powered stake light situations with a cat and a rooster. And then here we also have solar-power lights of all the roosters dressed up as a jack-o'-lantern, a ghost, a witch, and a skeleton. These are so cute.
This Halloween is rotten. I can't find candy anywhere. Oh, sorry. Halloween just brings out the ghoul in me.
You guys, the scarecrow, are you joking? Oh, by the way, I don't think I mentioned when I was over at Dollar Tree that a lot of the stuff that I saw yesterday was there again today. Still no vintage signs. I'm really on the hunt for the vintage signs, and not that I want them, I just want to see them. I don't know, whatever. And I'm still on the hunt for the oh my gosh, the little canisters. I should have snagged one the other day when I was out and about, but I did not. So we are on the hunt for that. But holy smokes, I was actually blown away by the Halloween here at Tractor Supply. This is insane. It's like the scarecrow. Wow. I walked in, I said, oh, absolutely. They knew the assignment. They knew the assignment. I'm obsessed with that. It is the coolest freaking thing I've ever seen. I love that it doesn't have a mouth. I love that it doesn't have a mouth. I don't know, it makes it even creepier and more ominous. And I gasped when I saw the sign. You already know. Stop it right now. Old Soul Cemetery. I saw this online and I was like, I hope that they have it at my store because this is giving all the vibes. And every time I go to Salem and I go through the graveyards, I always see this. I know it's an older kind of thing. This is giving me Salem vibes and I'm obsessed. It's a metal sign and it actually is textured. It feels like it's rusted. Oh my God, I cannot wait to put this up. I almost want to just keep this out year round. This is the coolest freaking thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. So this was pricey. It was $50. I was like, do I have a coupon? I was hunting for everything. I was like, can I make this work? No, I could not make it work. I had no coupon. This is worth every penny because I don't know. I feel like with Halloween this year, there haven't been a lot of stop me in my tracks pieces, like other than like the gold candelabra from Home Goods. There hasn't been a lot of pieces that I'm like, I have to have that. This was one of them. There was only 2, so I was like, I better get it now, because if I come back and it's gone, I will be so upset with myself for passing this up. But I'm so in love. I cannot wait. It's such a good size. It's not too big. It's perfect. I am so happy right now. So whatever happens with Michael's later in the day, I don't know. I don't care, because, oh no, I do care. I want to see it. But like, we've already hit the freaking jackpot in my eyes. So, okay. Should we go to Lowe's? Should we go look at the animatronics again? I don't know. We'll see. We might. I just stopped to get gas and I posted the scarecrow on my Instagram story. There was a whole try me button on there. I did not try. I did not try the scarecrow. I thought it was like a groundbreaker where it just doesn't do anything. That's a giant animatronic. Shoot, I'm so annoyed with myself that I didn't see the try me, because I would have loved to see that thing in action. But that's okay. We're gonna go to Lowe's. I decided we are gonna go to Lowe's, so let's go see some animatronics there. Okay, well, it was still just the same 3 animatronics, so that's okay. I thought I saw something on the website about there being like another one, but maybe not. Maybe it's in stock, but it's just not put out yet. I don't know. So we're gonna go to Michael's. We're gonna hopefully see the new lines, and I'm very excited about that. So today's already been a really good day, so I really can't complain at all. Do you know what I mean? I can't complain at all. I just always have the best time hanging out with you guys. I just want you to know I'm having a good time. Okay, so the first Michael's is a flop. I can see where they are putting it up, or where it will go, but it's not out yet. So everything that I saw was kind of things I'd already seen when I went the other day. A lot of like the floral stuff and some of the like, I don't think it's for fairy gardens, but I would use it for a fairy garden, like those little characters and stuff. So nothing new yet, but lucky for me, we have another Michael's close by, and we are going to go check that one out. We're gonna cross our fingers that maybe they have some of it out, because I would love to see it, and I know you guys would too. So let's head over there. I will see you at Michael's number 2. Michael's number 2 was an absolute success. We have a good chunk of each collection out. We will be going back, but this first one is Dead Regency, and it's very elaborate. Lots of lace, purples, golds, blacks, grays. I don't know. This was $25. It's a heart with purple flowers. I don't know. I love this. I think it's so elegant and so pretty. This mirror, yes, I love it. I'm going to say I love everything in this collection, because genuinely, I truly do. This is $35. So yeah, again, this is not all going to be on sale quite yet. So be sure to check the Michaels app for any coupons, because they always have some for full priced items. A lot of the signs ranged from $13 to $24 depending on the size. So this one was probably about $25 with the ghostly horse and carriage. Okay, this is so cool. I could probably DIY this, but like, I honestly genuinely have not seen anything like that, and I love it. The trays, yes. So Lord Lady, it's a lot of things. Okay, wait, already disturbed. Please come in. I can't. 15. So yeah, the signs are kind of around 15, like 13 to 25. I love the tones of this collection. Just lots of purples. It's so ghostly. Look at this one. Private. It lights up. I tried to light it up. It doesn't have batteries in it. I should have known, but but I tried anyways. This one is 17, so it does light up, just so you know. And I love that they always do these little cabinets, these little like curio cabinets. So cute, so cute. And then this is a little countdown to Halloween. Coffin board. I love their candelabras. They always knock it out of the park with those, with the jewels. I think they're so pretty. And then they also have some pillows that are in blacks and purples and just very velvety and soft. This photo is so trippy because it was hard to take a video of. It's very ghostly. You have to see it in person. It's hard to explain. I love this lamp. It is $50, so make sure to look for a coupon. But this looks like it would be in a haunted mansion, whatever. The tones are so beautiful. It looks so antiqued. I'm also loving seeing a lot of these like shifting pictures where they're young and then they're a zombie. They're really fun. They feel very Halloween. We see these kind of things like year after year, but they never get old to me, if I'm being completely honest. I love them. And then here we have some more things, a little mirrored skeleton, the sign that says home, sweet haunted home. I always love that phrase. I know it's used year after year, but it's just, I love it. And then we have, I don't know if these are bookends or if you can just use them for whatever. They're $17 and there's two different styles. So you can either get two of the same or one of each. Would look super cool on a bookcase. I just could not get enough of all of the haunted home imagery in this entire collection. It's just so good. $17 for this photo. And this one, it's just so beautiful. The plum colors, the light blues, like it's just so pretty. That one was 10. And yeah, so they just have so many of these little photo frames that you can choose from. And I love that the frames are really detailed. It's so cool. Like, oh my God, have you guys seen Crimson Peak? That reminds me of Crimson Peak right there. Spooky Soiree. I almost got this. Like, what? It's so fun. Here's a little tray. Yeah, there's just so many different things. Haunted Ballroom. Oh, I am living for this. Again, this one has a little bit of a mirrored look to it. It's so pretty. Lots of bows. Well, I say lots. There's two tones of bows, and these are really fun. So, I don't know. I like them. Lots of photography in this collection. Very gothic. I don't know. They still are leaning heavily into Edgar Allan Poe, so that last one with the typewriter kind of reads for him. I love this mirrored shelf, like this cathedral kind of window. Like, oh, I love it. Again, we can't get away from the bathtubs, I swear. We just can't get away from them. And we have a bunch more of these kind of shifting frames. So here we have what looks like Abraham Lincoln. But isn't. Did you see when he was the vampire hunter? Do you guys remember that book and movie? Okay, and then here we have Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. This one's really cool. I like the red tones in this one. Again, the frames are so ornate and beautiful. Next we have Edgar Allan Poe and his ghoulish other half. So fun. I was living for the siren. The mermaid to the siren. Stop. Wait, I actually need to see more of this. I need way more of this. This is really cool. Okay, so next we have The Unfed Mind Devours Itself. Love that. Love the message. And then we have this lamp that I believe is $40 with the books and the skull stacked on top of it. Very cool. Check out this candle. How detailed is this? $13. Oh, absolutely love this Victorian dress. That is so freaking cool. Love the library sign. I'm just going to say I love everything because honestly, I truly do love everything. It's such a cool collection. We have these photos of skulls on books. I love that it's an arched frame. Fiction is the truth inside the mind. And you know what? Heck yeah. Then we have this Edgar Allan Poe themed pillow. Wow. This is so freaking cool. So now we're moving into the Iridescent Moon collection. It's a lot more trippy and celestial, lots of purples and blues. So we have some artwork. We also have this skeleton lamp, which I loved that. The peace sign skeleton is really cute. Like, you're always going to get those cutesy things with Michaels, and I love it. We have the skeleton pumpkin, and I thought this was really cool. The clock shelves. Very neat. And okay, so next we have this little photograph. I don't know if this is AI or not, but I'm vibing with this. It's really fun. There are a lot of these skeletons that are cozied up together in this collection. So yeah, but also you have skeletons rocking out in a band, which I am a fan of. As a fan of emo music and music in general, I love that. I feel empty without you. So this is very much a lover's collection, I would say. Here you go. Lots of skeletons just in love, on the moon, getting married, like all of the things. It's just really cute. Okay, and we can't get away from the toilets. I swear to you, it's insane. Michaels loves a skeleton on a toilet. This sign says, if love could have saved you, you would have lived forever. So lots of lovey undertones in this collection, which I think is really fun. Till We Are Ghosts, Darling. That's really cute. I love the purple flowers. So yeah, very trippy. These skeletons are kind of fun. I don't know. Very celestial, very outer space, out of this world. More, get a room. Get a room. Love Never Dies. This I actually do love a lot. I think that's really cool. With the glitter, I'm here for it. Now more skeletons in love, giving a little flower on a tray. This pillow is so cool because it's color shifting from teal to blue to purple. I love this. I think it's a really cool piece. And then we have a stack of books. Come in for a spell with a crow on top. We've got lots of familiars in this collection, so we're starting to see that. Here we have the witch pictures. So you see the crow up there again, and then in the other photo you have the moon phase. So lots of zodiac, lots of moon phase type things. And then these glass bottles are really neat. I love this plum color with a crow on top. And then we have a skinny potion bottle with blue glitter and a little black cat on top. Now we have Raven Spiritual Meeting. Okay, sorry, they might be ravens. I always say crow, but I guess they are ravens. We're probably going more with the Edgar Allan Poe theme. So here is a raven in an ornate frame. This is so cool. $20 for this one. And then, I love this. The purple background on the black cat frame. Oh my gosh, this print is so pretty. I absolutely love this one. 3 little witches. It's like me and my sisters. This one's cute. Lots of glitter. I love it. And then we have some books and a black cat wearing a witch's hat. Very fun. So yeah, lots of familiars, like I said. So I absolutely love this. And then we have this cat. And I love the hair standing up on the back of its back. This one lights up as well. It looks really spooky. It's $25, but I think that this one's really cool. Here we have another print with spell books and potions and a witch's hat. I love that it's tall and skinny, so you get a little different version of a frame. And then here we have Enter If You Dare, and it's a mirrored background with some spider webs. It looks very worn and dirty. Love. Look at this, the lovers with the cat's tail forming a heart. I think that's really cute and sweet, but yeah. So, and then we have the sand timer. This is so fun. So you have a skull on the top and the bottom, so you can see as the timer runs out, you'll see the skulls. Beware of the witch. I almost got this. This is actually everything. Sorry, we're cursed. After me and Justin went and did some ghost hunting, we probably need this on his door at his house. It's hilarious. This is $25. We're also not cursed, by the way, but it's just funny. Here's some little vials with spiders, eyeballs, things, and then a cauldron with a gold witch's hand and crystals coming out of the top. Here's a little tray. This cat looks so regal. I love it. I love a fancy looking animal. I always have and always will. Here we have a witch with a raven or a crow. I don't know at this point. And yeah, it looks very spooky and almost like inky. I love these ghosts. The contrast between the two is so fun. It's like night and day, literally. And I love the red eyes on that particular ghost. I think it's so cool. Here we have a mourning statue. The veil detail work is everything to me. And the fact that she's holding a skull, so good. A cauldron shelf, very cute. And then we have a sign for the witch's house rules. So you have all of those different rules. And then, of course, we have to have a witch's broomstick with a little crystal and crescent moon. Then we have the rat. I love the rat. You can't not love the rat. I'm sorry if you hate it. We're not friends. I'm just kidding. Another picture of a witch. It's a very witchy, celestial collection. And then, a little fuzzy black cat with a witch hat. This is so cute. Like, I'm sorry. It is so freaking cute. And then last but not least, we have a lamp with a cat. Now, in addition to the collections, they started putting out these tombstones. So we have some Edgar Allan Poe stuff. We have like the Beware things with the chains. So I would imagine you can create your own little like fencing. Okay, you guys, I know the shelves were not completely stocked, but we did get to see Iridescent Moon and Dead Regency. Spoiler, I'm obsessed with Dead Regency. This is what I've been craving as far as Halloween goes. I have been wanting the rich blacks, the decrepit, Victorian, Gothic vibe, and we got it. We got it with this collection, guys. We have made it. And I try not to bash everybody, but the pinks, I just don't decorate with the pinks, so I was happy to finally see a collection that was like gray, black, gold, soft purple. Oh, I could eat it up. I am obsessed. It is very ballroom, haunted manor, cemetery, all of the decrepit vibes in one, and I was obsessed. I think that this is one of my favorite collections that they've ever done. I won't go into the artwork too much because I know that they have been clocked for using AI in the past, and I don't have the eye for it, but some of the pictures were really neat. They had one that was almost a hologram. I don't know, it looked like an optical illusion. I tried to capture it, but it was hard because it was almost a mirror effect, so it looks very ghostly. I don't know if it's double layered. I don't know what the magic behind it is, but it was really neat. I was also happy to see some of those pictures that shift where it's like you're normal and then you're a zombie. Those are always really fun and, you know, just classic Halloween. The frames were so ornate and so beautiful. This collection's really cool. They're still kind of going in with the Edgar Allan Poe-esque vibe. The Edgar Allan Poe book Pillow, that was really cool. I haven't seen them do something like that. I thought that was really neat. And yeah, I was just obsessed. It was just so pretty. That's what I like. I like spooky, pretty, gothic, Victorian. That's my vibe. So 10/10 across the board. I love this collection. I did see that we have another bathtub skeleton candle. I don't know how these keep getting in these collections. It's kind of comical at this point. I like look for it now, but I was absolutely blown away with this collection. And the second collection was the Iridescent Moon, which is a lot more celestial and witchy, a little bit more color. You see some familiars like your cats, and lots of ghosts, lots of skeletons, very cozied up. Like love never dies is one of the signs, so it's very much lovers. I don't know. This is a really cool collection too. I prefer the first one, but this one also had some really awesome pieces in it. Lots of golds, lots of purples. I'm a purple girl. I love to see purple in things. And yeah, lots of glitter, lots of witches. It was fun. I really enjoyed looking at this collection as well. I like the two frames that had the ghosts, and one was holding a candle and the other one was like a black sheet ghost with red eyes. I thought that was kind of a neat little spin on a ghost photo. So yeah, again, more ornate frames. Love it. This is the Halloween that I personally love to see. Just, again, very pretty, spooky, gothic, Victorian-esque. I love it. But I think that this is such a cool freaking collection, so I'm so happy that we got to see a majority of it. We will come back and check to see if the rest is out. Maybe later this weekend, maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This got me really hyped to like actually pick up pieces. Like I walked in the aisle, and I'll show you what I got. I walked in the aisle and I was like, oh my God, okay, wait, I actually am excited to pick things out because again, I don't do a lot of pink, so the pink was so fun to look at, but I wasn't like, oh, add it to the cart, you know what I mean? So I also had a 30% off a full priced item coupon. So if you have the Michaels app, or I guess maybe it's on the website too, make sure you check that out so that you can save a little money. It's probably going to be a little while before these particular collections go on sale, so if there's something you really like, just know that there is a coupon out there. But the first thing, I had to get the rat. You guys, I love the rat statue. Its little face and hands, it's so cute. It was $10, which I think is a little pricier for him than I would probably want, but I love the tail. It's so cute. We don't see a lot of rat statues. We usually see them as like really fuzzy kind of cheesy rats, which I love those too, don't get me wrong, or they're rubber rats, which again, love those, but I love that this is like a cutie little statue. And the item that I used the 30% coupon on, I'm vibing with the cemetery vibes. Obviously, we got the cemetery sign from Tractor Supply, so I'm loving this. This looks like it would be in a very dark garden on the side of a wall, just almost like a fountain. I would picture it. This is not a fountain, but that's how I picture it, you know? So I could either put like a little plant in there or it can just remain empty, but I love that it is brushed with a little bit of bronze gold tones, but it is all black metal. It's heavy. This is heavy. Love the roses beneath the skull. This is just such a stunning piece. So this one was $35, but again, I got 30% off. So we saved a little bit of money there, but I think that this is such a cool freaking piece. I'm just picturing lots of cemetery vibes for me this year. I would love to see more of these kind of like ornate statement pieces from a lot of the collections. I don't know, that's just me. I know not everybody wants like Victorian cemetery, but I do. So I think that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We had the best day ever. I'm so happy to have you come along with me today and hang out. We got to see Tractor Supply, love that. We got to see a little bit more of the Dollar Tree stuff, love that, and obviously obsessed with getting to see some of the Michael stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you for clicking on the video and hanging out. If you've made it this far, I love you a little bit extra, but I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.